Alright guys, so this is going to be that one video on YouTube that nobody can seem to find. So I thought I'd go ahead and make it myself. This is the walkthrough on my build for the Pelican Sentinel 100X angler. I've seen a few videos online, but nothing that's really detailed or shows much more than installing maybe a fish finder. So we're going to walk through this and kind of show you what I've done along the way. Alright, so we'll start up here at the nose. I got rid of the chintzy little rope poles that went on the front. Bought me a 2-pack of these nice sturdy handles. Just attached them with the screws that were given. Don't mind Tucker. He's just getting comfortable with the kayak. I screwed them down on the front. Makes it a lot easier to tug it to the water. Alright, moving on back a little bit. I'd ordered this tool gear track. I believe I got it either on Amazon or from Home Depot. But it's tracking that goes in like your skill saw tables and stuff like that. And I'll leave a link to this in the description. Actually, I'll leave a link for all this down in the description. But I'd ordered, I believe it was maybe 8 to 10 foot of this. Comes in, I think, 4 sticks of 3 foot and then some little pieces. I just cut it down to the sizes I want. I've got one here, got one there, got one here for my fish finder and transducer mount. Put a couple back here. The only downside to it is that you've got to order the T20 T-bolts, and Home Depot doesn't carry them, so you have to order them online. They don't ever have them in-house, but just added some silicone to the bottom, attached it in there. Here we've got this rubber net. I believe it's a paddle holder. You're supposed to stick your paddle under there, but anybody that has this kayak knows that there is zero storage on here. There's nothing whatsoever to put any kind of storage in other than this goofy little cup holder up here. So I'd ordered 2 6-inch dry hatches. Just cut a hole out in the floor there. Mounted that one, and then back here I also put another one in the future. This here, the main reason for that one is I'm going to put a small battery in here for future ideas, so we'll kind of see where that one takes me. Also ordered a 4-inch just regular hatch for back here, and there's really no rhyme or reason for this one. It was just to be able to access inside the boat in case I need to run wiring or something for future ideas or projects, so just needed access to inside. This here is their cup holder, phone holder. It is not waterproof, so I wouldn't recommend putting anything inside of here that you don't want to get wet. I currently run a EverStart jumper pack that powers my Garmin 4 CV Plus, I believe is what it is. And I get all day power out of that. I've also got a video on that, I believe, that I'll post if I don't have it, on how I've got that set up. Here is my Scotty transducer mount. That's on the gear track I was talking about earlier. The only thing with this is I have the original T-bolt that goes in this, because that thing's like 4 inches long, and my T20 T-bolts, they just weren't long enough, so I've kind of got it jammed in there and it's tightened down enough. I haven't had any issues with anything. Making my way back here, we did a seat upgrade, because any of you know the seats in these are absolutely terrible. Hooks that hoodlums ride with us or collide with us. The seat is some 1x that go in. There's these chintzy little molded handles in there, carry handles, and I'd cut one and just forced it in there, and then we ran a T back to here, just flipped that. I don't know if maybe I can't get all that, but you can see the standard seat still in there. Some guys I've seen that have taken those out, but I didn't really see a need, so I just ran that board back there. Added 2 more 1x's on each side of it, and that's all she wrote. So now I've got all-day comfort with this little Walmart stadium seat. I believe it's Comfort Go. I think I paid like 26 bucks for it at Walmart. This issue I had was where to store my catch board. This boat's not very big. It's only like 10 foot, I think 9.5 feet maybe total. But I had nowhere to really hold my catch board that wasn't in the way. So I went to Home Depot and I found these push broom and mop holders. I think these are the 2.5 inch size, and had mounted them here, and they fit a catch board perfect. That baby ain't going anywhere. I mean, it takes some force to actually get it out, and of course I've got it tethered to a pad eye just in case, you know, things get a little crazy. On this side, we got my crate, milk crate, full of all my goodies. Well, shout out to all those guys. I have a 3-pound anchor that I had hooked up to retractable clothesline. It works well. Haven't had any issues with it yet. Just pulled the nylon string out that was standard in it and replaced it with some paracord. Works great. We also ran an anchor trolley system, because with even just a little bit of wind, this kayak is all over the place. So I try to keep myself in one spot as much as possible, especially if I start to get on a bite, and that's about the only way that you can do it in this. I mean, even just a little 3-mile-an-hour wind and the kayak just takes off on its own. Mounted some anchor cleats on the 1x's that I had put in for the seat on both sides there. This is for a future project and idea that I'll also do a video on when we get there. And I believe that's about it, guys. It's a great little boat. Haven't had any issues with it. It's super lightweight. I think empty with nothing in it maybe weighs 50 pounds. So it's easy to throw on the top of your car, the top of your truck, and do some pond hopping with. I wouldn't recommend going out onto a big lake with it. Just it's not suitable for that. But I'm 5'3", about 140 pounds, so it works great with me. The weight capacity on this is only 300 pounds, I think. So you got to kind of start playing with what's important and what's not. The original idea was back here. I had a mount built for a trolling motor to mount on here, but with what it costs to buy a lithium battery to keep the weight down, it just didn't make much sense to me on this, because I was going to get up there into money where this was no longer a budget build. So that is my 2019 Sentinel 100X. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, like, share the video, tell your friends. If you have any questions, leave them out in the comments, and I'll try to answer as many of them as I can. If you'd like to see something a little bit closer, I'll leave all the links to everything I use in the description as well. So thanks for watching.